What's up? This is my show now.
This
is mine.
Serotonin in the house.
Happy Tuesday. How do you start it off?
I just say, hey, how you doing, Sarah? What was for breakfast? How you doing up there? Then I say 1 to 5. Where's everybody at? But I like, first it's really
Wait for
chill.
some people to get in there.
Yeah, I just wait for people to get in here for a second. Hey. Who does she look more like, John or myself?
Both.
We're going to take a poll. It is both. And what they don't realize is that was my hair color. That was my hair color. Yeah, before I turned gray. And I said, what the hey?
Let's go.
I'll give it a minute. We've got some new people coming in here. All right, who's here? Let me know who's here. Isabel's going to do the whole grocery haul today. Isn't that right?
I'll let you get to it. I'll hold them down while you're getting some water. What's up, guys? A bagel with avocado. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, you ready? I'll let you do your thing. Bye, guys.
All right, let me get my groceries nice and close to me so we could get slaying. How's everybody doing? Michelle, oh, there's Michelle. Isabel, say hi to Michelle.
Hi.
No, over here so she could see you. Michelle, I just wanted you to see one of my daughters. This is Isabel.
Hi.
She's here. She's eaten all my groceries. I've had to go to the grocery store a couple times.
Yes, I am.
You can help me put this stuff away?
Sure.
Sure. All right, everybody. I'm going to give it a second for everybody to get in here. I'm excited about this week's class. It's on stress. It's on sleep. It's on sleep, stress, and cortisol and the impact that it makes on your body and how people are crushing it over here. Sarah, how was your weekend, by the way? Michelle, how was your weekend? Let me ask you guys this. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 is, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing here, Stephanie. And 5 is, I'm locked and loaded. 3, you know what? I'm here. I'm doing better each day. Let me know where you're at. Michelle says hi. Sarah says bye. These guys are ready to rock and roll. Oh my gosh, what am I stepping in? I hope I didn't squish my grapes. All right, are you guys ready? We have great recipes this week. I changed it up a little bit. We're doing sweet potato and kale sushi rolls. They're incredible. We're going to be doing a chocolate cherry smoothie in this week's class. We're going to be doing some really easy blender berry oats that are overnight oats that are going to make this easy. And I'm making a soup that you can make in 5 minutes. Let me know who's here. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 5. Where you guys are at. 1 is I am lost. Help me get through this. 3 is I'm showing up and I'm getting better. And 5 is I'm slaying it. Let me know. Weekend was good. Probably a 3. Winning. Weekend was good. Nice to spend a long weekend with Joel. Ate my plants off and got some new jeans. I saw those pictures of those new jeans. Isn't that the greatest feeling in the world? Isn't that why we're all here to start feeling good? Okay, you guys, this is the week I do my grocery haul. The week. It's the 3rd time this week I think I've done a grocery haul. This is my grocery haul. Don't forget, I want you guys to guess how much I spent. And let's start off with, like I said, yeah, you are slaying it, crushing it. This week's class is focused on sleep, stress, and cortisol, and people don't realize the correlation. So I'm not just talking about how to rock this out. I'm talking about what foods are going to put you in a good mood. Let's start off with some seaweed. You guys, this is loaded with magnesium. It's great for your thyroid. You could eat all you want of it. You know what I mean? I love buying things where you can look on the back, look, 9 servings, and you can eat all you want of them. Winning. I'm going to show you how to make these sushi rolls in tomorrow night's class. Okay. Let's get down to the good stuff. So glad to have everybody in here. Let me know where you're at. We've got some carrots. I'm going to be shredding the heck out of these carrots. We're putting them on sandwiches. We're putting them on bowls. We're putting them in juices. I'll put my carrots over here. Oh, goodness gracious. Here's a watermelon. You guys are on sale right now. They're in season, and they've been great. These are another one of those things you could eat all you want of. It's low fat. It's high fiber. When your body gets that less stress vibe, because you're not dieting anymore, it makes your life so much easier, okay? What I have in this bag right here is cucumbers. If you haven't tried it already, this is another one of those things where you could eat all you want of. You cut these up, you put a ton of nutritional yeast, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, maybe a lot of pepper, and these are great. You could be eating this nonstop when you just don't know what to make real quick. This is what I make super fast. We're talking about sweet potato sushi. It's amazing. If you love watermelon, Eileen, I want you to eat all of it, okay? It's so good to see you in here. We're also making, with the sweet potato rolls, which you're gonna love these sushi rolls. They're simple, they're easy, and you could eat all you want of them because we're not dieting over here. I want people sleeping good. I want them stressing less. I've got some sweet potatoes. How do you guys like cooking sweet potatoes? Are they in the microwave? Do you put them in the air fryer? These are going to go into the microwave. I recommend that you guys get a bunch of sweet potatoes. Can you believe this is all they had at Meijer's? What happened? Is everybody eating sweet potatoes for Memorial Day? Yay. These are great. Sweet potatoes are fantastic because they're low in fat. They're high in fiber. They're giving us everything we need to calm our body down and start getting some good sleep. So I'll put these over here in the veggie area. We've got an onion because onions like to go on everything. Oh, we're making a sweet potato soup tomorrow night. It's so good and it takes 5 minutes. Raw sweet potato to soup in 5 minutes. So we're going to be doing that. The onion is just to have on hand in case, because I know I'm going to be making probably a taco bowl this week, okay? Let's see. Well, that's an old receipt. What else do we have? Dates. We're going to be putting this in something for class. It might be the overnight oats that help you stress less and sleep better. We've got some avocados because I'm going to probably be making some Mexican taco bowls. I microwave them, sometimes air fry them. Yeah, make it however you've got your potatoes. I want you to write down right now how you like to cook them best. I want everybody to see how easy that this can be. It's so good to see everybody. We've got some raspberries right here. We're going to be putting them in a recipe tomorrow night. But of course, when it comes down to fruit, these anthocyanins, these fibers, these low in fat, this is nature's candy. This is the stuff I want to see people eating all they want to. When they say, Stephanie, I'm not sure what to eat, just whip this out like here, fruit. We've got fiber, low fat. I'm going to cut these. You know what? I'm probably just going to eat these right out of the container once I rinse them off, okay? You can eat them all. Don't stress. You can make them into a fruit salad or you could eat them all. That's why I got these, because they're on sale. They're delicious. I rinse mine off with sometimes a little bit of baking soda, some vinegar. So let's get my fruits over here because your body loves to be filled up with fiber, okay? We're talking about stress, cortisol, sleep, all this stuff this week. And let me tell you how to chill it out right here. Cherries, you guys, they contain melatonin supportive ingredients. And oh my gosh, that must be my to-go bag for later. I would take all these on my bike. I would eat these. I would wash them off and eat these. They don't need to go in anything, but we are going to be making a chocolate cherry smoothie that's going to help you guys get to sleep. You heard me right. When you're eating good food, you get a good mood. More raspberries right now. Fruit is in season. It's on sale. I want you guys to get all you can of them. Oh, you know, I've got my favorite ones here. Grapes, your body loves the hydration. It loves the color. It loves the flavor. This is how you eat your plants off. You don't need a recipe for this. You don't need a recipe for any of these. I see Julie in here and she's given us the greatest tip. Put these in the freezer and it's like candy all over again, okay? Make it easy. You don't need a recipe to eat your plants off, okay? You don't need a recipe. Look at that. And you know what? One for today, one for tomorrow. That's how we slay. We're not dieting. We're not worried about fruit that helps us prevent and reverse disease and lose weight. This is just going to keep on getting better. Yeah, that's right. We're making sweet potato and sushi tomorrow night. We're making soups. We're making overnight oats. We're making smoothies that taste like chocolate cherry. It's going to be delicious. More snacks. Again, you can eat all you want of these things, you guys. And let me tell you something. The vitamin C in oranges help support the body. People are out there buying vitamins and minerals and all this crazy marketed stuff when it's really all in V. So if you don't know what to do first, when in doubt, whip a mandarin out, okay? That's how easy it needs to be. When you're hungry, you're going to eat. You're going to eat that stuff and you're going to feel good. You know what else feels good? Bananas, you guys. Bananas have the most amazing carbohydrates that keep us rocking and rolling. More bananas. Of course, we're going to put bananas in some smoothies. I'm going to put them in my bike. This is fast food right here, okay? Fast food. One and done. Sometimes I just have a couple bananas while I'm figuring out what I'm going to eat next, okay? That's the way you roll over here. What is this? More of these things right here. Vitamin C. Talk about supporting your immune, your body, stressing less, and eating more. This is, you guys, look at these. I bet you got good ones in Florida, huh? Fruits, not veggies. Raspberries are my favorite, especially if it's fresh. Yes, I agree. So it's, of course, organic is awesome, but sometimes we just can't, we don't have to worry about it. Just first the fiber, then we keep getting better at it. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, you guys, I seriously just stepped on a cherry. I've got more cherries. We're going to be making smoothies with frozen cherries. These are great to keep in your refrigerator. You could use them as a snack. You could make ice cream with them. You could make smoothies with them. So let me get my frozen fruits over there. Oh, I've got my tempeh in here, you guys. This is tempeh. We're going to chop this up and turn them into buffalo bites or barbecue strips and make sandwiches out of them, maybe with shredded carrots. But I don't know if you guys know what my favorite way to eat tempeh is. Does anybody know what my favorite way to eat tempeh is? Take a guess. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Triple berry, because we are going to be making berry overnight oats tomorrow night. Things that help support your body, stress less, sleep better. This is what I'm talking about. And they're not going to put you to sleep if you eat them in the morning. It's just the way that all these things work throughout the day. It's no surprise when people get on board and they start eating all the calories and eating all the plants, eating their plants off. They start sleeping better. They start pooping better. They start feeling better. Who doesn't want to do that? Come on, more cherries, because I know these smoothies are going to be better when we make two. More of these tempehs right here. You can eat the tempeh just like this with a date. I love my tempeh with a date. It tastes like cake, okay? Trust me, everybody knows it does. More triple berry, because you cannot go wrong keeping this stuff in your freezer. You could make ice cream with it. You could eat it just like a snack like this. You could make smoothies with it. You could put it in your oats. You could put it in rice. You could put it on a sweet potato. The only thing holding you back is doing it. Just get the food from the grocery store and start eating your plants off. That's how we do it. You don't need a recipe. Sometimes all you need is ketchup and potatoes. They were out of the big potatoes today, John. I'm sorry. But we do have ketchup on hand. You could put ketchup on potato chips that you make with a potato. Yes, we do that. No oil ever needed in anything. We've got spaghetti sauce right here. Myers has my favorite brand. This is great. You could put this over. Well, you know what I'm going to put that over. You could put it over potatoes. You could put it over rice, or you could put it over pasta. Okay, we don't have to avoid pasta to do this. Ding, 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 ding. I'm going to eat this whole thing today, okay? I'm just going to let you guys know. Blueberries, anthocyanins, fighting chronic disease, fighting cancers, fighting diabetes, fighting heart disease, fighting obesity right here. This is no limit. This is why I called it Eat Your Plants Off, because nobody's eating enough fiber. Nobody's getting enough vitamins. Nobody's getting enough minerals unless you're in Plantspiration. Then you guys know how to slay. These lemons are going to go over my kale all day. That's how I break down the enzymes so that it digests better, okay? If you want to put them in the water and be all diety, great, but we don't need to do that. I've got some curry paste here. You guys, I've got a 5-minute soup coming up with this, a sweet potato, and some chickpeas. You're not going to believe how easy it is. That's why I do these classes. This is why I show up every week. This is what's going on inside Plantspiration, is people are learning how to get this down and turn it around. You guys, I have my favorite bag here. Do you guys want to take a guess what is in my favorite bag? Go ahead, take a guess. Hey, you don't say that back there. I have apples right here. Right now, the apples that I'm really fond of are called, let me just tell you guys what I found. Let me give it a second here. Oh my God, I found an apple with no tag on it. What are the odds? Because I eat them every time I bite them. Okay, these apples right here are called sugar bees. I'm loving them. And we're going to set those over here. Look at all this food. Are you guys guessing my grocery haul? Are you trying to think of what you're going to eat next today? Why don't you tell me in the chat box what you have set up for lunch right now? right now, everybody put in there what you're having for lunch. Amy, it's so good to see you. I'm going to probably be running to Woodman's later if you're over there. They were out of potatoes, and I needed oats. We needed oats. I've got kale. Thank you so much to the produce department over at Meijer for coming out and bringing me my favorite stuff. Look at this stuff right here. Want to talk about rich in magnesium, how to get your body to sleep, how to get your body to stress less? Right here. Kale. It does the body good. I wish, you know what, didn't come up with that slogan because I could use it for this whole grocery haul. Plants, they do the body good. Can I do that? I think I can. More kale over here. We've got spinach because we're eating our plants off over here, literally. We've got romaine. It's light, it's fluffy, it's hydrated, it's a fluffer, okay? It's not a main dish, but it's another one of those things you could eat all you want of. Green onions, talk about fighting disease. Allium, one of the biggest cancer fighter foods is onion, garlic, and leeks, by the way, and blueberries, and sweet potatoes, and fruits, and vegetables. I don't understand why they're still not telling people at hospitals that they should be eating their plants off. Maybe it's because they would lose patients or customers. I don't know. But I'll just tell you what, you guys, when you start eating like this is how people are preventing and reversing disease, losing weight, and feeling great. They're not dieting. Look at this over here. Look at all this food. I'm not done. I'm not done. I have my favorite stuff. Brown rice pasta, complex carbohydrates, support serotonin, weight loss, diabetes, heart disease. You know what I love about this? Look at the ingredients. Brown rice. That's everything nice, okay? We need that kind of stuff. Look at this. Not one, but two, because they were on sale this week. Brown rice. I love this. I'm going to be making my kale brown rice cannellini bowls. I'm going to be eating that brown rice with pasta and pasta sauce. I'm going to eat that brown rice with peas and Parmesan cheese. I've got some silk milk right here, cancer fighting, protein, nutrients, stuff that helps your body stress less, sleep better. And feel good fighting disease. It's no secret, you guys. There's no secret recipe. There's no special menu. It's about learning how to get this stuff home from the grocery store and getting it down. And you don't even need a can opener for this stuff. I'm going to make these into a soup in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. The reason why I teach class every week is because it's one thing to see my groceries come home, but in class on Wednesday night is where people are really learning the science behind what the foods are doing to your body and how to cook and eat your plants off on. There we go. More pasta. There's never enough. Complex carbohydrates are something our body needs, and it's something that we've been told to fear. Carbs are not what make you gain weight. It's the oil, it's the butter, it's the cheese, it's the crap we learned to eat. But don't worry, this is what we're eating with now. Tamari. We're gonna show you what to do with it tomorrow. I don't know why I do that, Isabel. I know you're laughing. She's back there. She's like, my mom's doing her thing. More pasta. We eat pasta all the time over here. Yes, that's how people are losing weight and feeling great. And there's one more thing over here I don't want you guys to forget about. Lentils, okay? These are inexpensive. These are cheap. These are easy. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't even know that they could get rid of the diseasey. But I started buying lentils, and now I can't wait to talk about them all the time. You can make these taste like barbecued ribs. I'm just saying, like, we all grew up tasting the same stuff. I don't want to make it go away. I want to make it get better for you. So we learned how to turn this into amazing flavors. You could make manwiches with this. You could make sloppy joes, with this. You could make... Man, just get in class because there's so many things you could make, but I don't want to overwhelm you like everybody else on the internet. I want you to get in here and see how easy it is. Now, does anybody want to take a guess on that grocery haul? It's probably less than what I was spending here when I was trying to diet and cutting out carbs and cutting out potatoes and doing Slim Fast and Nutrisystem and Diet Center. Do you see what that did to me? Nothing. I was never sleeping. I was riddled with chronic disease. I could barely walk. That's why I'm up here talking and teaching every week how to get this down, because we have a problem out there in the United States and around the world. People are eating themselves to death, but they don't have to. We just need to learn how, and I can't wait to show you how in tomorrow night's class. All right, you guys. I feel like I'm missing something. Nope. I got the dates. That's right. We've got the dates. I know I've got everything I need. How about you guys? What are you having for lunch today? Let me know before I let you go. This is how to keep it easy. Ooh, that's a close call. Let me see. Not that receipt. I wish, Michelle, I wish. Maybe I need to start shopping at Aldi. I said it, I'm going to. My total for today's grocery haul was $224. We've got tons of fiber, vitamins, minerals, nutrients, antioxidants, melatonin boosting things. These are foods right here that are gonna help you sleep better, stress less, and make anything you want. I could probably make a cake out of this stuff if I wanted to, you guys. The total is $224.58. Jennifer, you are right on. You are right. That is close. You're like $5 off. Come on, $6. Oh my gosh, that's it. That's how we're gonna eat, and that's it. I want you guys to show up in tomorrow night's class. It's not just about recipes. It's about being with a community that is slaying it. We're down over 2,600 pounds. People are reversing disease. People are stressing less. People are sleeping better. And people are not spiraling. It's like they just keep coming back to slay it, because that's what we're doing over here at Plantspiration. We're slaying it, okay? For the planet, the animals, and your health, get in here and let me show you how to be the healthiest version of you too. Potatoes and broccoli for dinner, A+. You could eat all you want of those. Mushrooms, baby bok choy, cauliflower, beans, and rice. Nice. You could eat all you want of those. I want you to fill up that plate, especially if the way that you guys are eating, no oil, low fat, high fiber. Fill up the plate and get full. Get a full tank of gas to get yourself to where you want to go, because we are not dieting. This new version of you, all of you out there, you're done dieting, and now you're going to eat your plants off and slay it with me. I love you guys so much. Happy Tuesday. I'll see you in tomorrow night's class. You're the inspiration the world needs to see, so keep telling everybody where to be.